Yeah, good morning. Eh? I don't know if anybody's gonna get on here this early in the morning, but I'm going to a meeting, worship the Lord this morning. Ooh. And I thought I'd get on here a little bit. Came to my mind this morning. Where is the camera at? Why am I always... What in the world? Oh, it's way over there. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of blurry. Anyway, it's kind of dark greenish blue color. Smells good. Somebody's on here. Good morning. We're about to put some Uncle Bull Cow's Blueberry Boot Premium Tincture on my cereal. Yummy golden grams. Huh? Huh? Who's done that? Crickets? Crickets? I'm like, you know what? You put it on ice cream. It's dairy and it's super good. At least it's super good to me. Why not cereal? Why not spice up your breakfast cereal with some tincture this morning? Hey Patrick, nothing like cereal. Good morning. That's right. I used to be a huge cereal person in the mornings when I was a kid, growing up as a kid, and I became an adult. I was like, I look up there. Oh, there's a cereal on top of the refrigerator. I'll be like, I'm just being lazy, don't want to fix anything, so cereal sounds good right now. Well, that's not the case right now. Well, that is the case. I didn't want to make bacon and eggs this morning. So I figured I would make a bowl of cereal, and then I thought, you know what? Oh, that's kind of strong. All right, that's interesting. Let's go that route. Not bad though. Definitely interesting. Maybe I won't put as much this time. It's not crazy hot. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. 3 drops on a spoon. When I'm spicing up your cereal. I don't know if you can see that on the film or not. Well, I hope everybody has a good day today. Whoever watches this, Patrick. I'm going to go to church here in a little bit. The service is at 8:30. So, that's good. That's a good idea. It's a lot of work though. Now, I guess I could just pour a bunch in my cereal bowl and turn it blue. Oh, I ran out. Not bad. Not bad. I never really tried the tincture itself to see what the flavor is, or how well it was evaporated. Not bad. It's not real hot though. It's definitely a milder tincture. Have you got any of this stuff yet, Patrick? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if that's the, it has its taste. Might be the bitterness from the peppers. Sometimes you have to watch what peppers you use with your tincture, because it'll have that, whatever peppers you eat, you ever have a pepper And it has the and certain peppers have bitterness or floral. Well, that can go into your tincture if you're not careful. But that's really no different than any other tinctures I've had as far as like the aftertaste. But it's not bad though in the cereal. Anyway, Uncle Bull Cow is an awesome guy. I really appreciate his friendship, and he's a very creative man. I really appreciate his creativity when it comes to making products and getting creative with his ideas, and he definitely does an amazing job in all his like labels and his advertisements, and I think some of it's I think part of that's his wife's creativity as well. They do a really good job of how they create their even their labels and how, you know, the things they come up with as far as like how to advertise and that. Intros on videos and labels and just the creativity of what's inside the bottles or whatever it is, or challenge or whatever. So they do a really good job. It feels like, Patrick, you're the only one on here this morning. But I got the other tinctures as well. I really am not trying to review too many tinctures. I'm going to do that series, Death by Tincture series, and it's going to be a real in-depth series of each tincture and the creator. And I know a lot of us try to keep the focus on like the most positive parts of any created thing that we review, because we're not trying to hurt anybody's business or anything like that. But in my review, I'm going to be just really honest on all of it, all the way across the board. If it has a funny taste, if it has extra bitterness, I'm not going to leave those things out. They're going to be in there, you know, because I'm looking, and whoever has the best one, because I'm going to come up with, it's not going to be a random, like, well, it's like a lot of times these reviews, we just kind of like talk, and then we're used to saying certain things that are reviewing in a certain way. I'm going to be really thorough on like certain points, and I'm going to have a point system. And I watched somebody do a tincture comp before. What's up, Kevin? Good morning. What's up, Walker? Good morning. We're doing a little blueberry boot on our cereal. In the cereal, well, some people put blueberries. I put blueberry tincture. Huh? It's actually pretty good. But I'm going to be doing a 5 point. Or I saw the people that was doing it before, they would go with the hot. So the only thing that was unfair in that competition was, it was, you know, they didn't want stuff that was going to burn your face off, but they were rating it. And I'm glad, because I learned from it. They rated it by how hot it was. Well, I set mine, and I probably got a 2 or a 3 on my heat because the heat wasn't even high, but then that kills the overall score. So how I plan on doing the point system when it comes to heat is heat with balance. Like, it's not, I don't care if it's the hottest one. It doesn't mean, and I'm over here in panic mode or something, I'm not going to give it a 10 if it doesn't go well with the rest of the tincture. It has to have a balanced heat. It can't be just a heat and get points, because then somebody who has no heat but has a really good flavor, and it's clear, has creativity with it, and then it has very low heat, and well, if I give them a 1 when that's not what they were going for, and you're in an overall, you know, if you're in a heat competition, then it would be different. You're just, you know, you're judging it according to the heat, then it'd be different. But this is going to be overall quality and balance. So I won't be doing that kind of like, that kind of judging, or that kind of like reviewing of the tincture. So it's going to be, I agree on the balance. Yeah. So it needs to be balanced. Like the heat has to be balanced with the taste, or it's going to lose points. I don't care how hot it is, because that's not what the tincture, the review Death by Challenge is going to be. It's going to be an overall thorough balance of creativity and color and flavor and heat. And it all has to come together nice and beautifully. If it comes like you got super hot here and it doesn't taste, you got aftertaste bitterness, that's going to get a low score because it doesn't matter how hot it is. So that's how I plan on doing that, because it needs to be balanced. It needs to have good flavor. It needs to have good color. It needs to have good heat, but not the heat. Now if it has a steaming heat that blows you out of the water, but it has color and it has flavor and it has all these other things, and it's all up there, then so be it. But I'm not going to judge it like I've seen judged in other competitions where they go by the heat temperature of it, how hot it is, and then somebody who brings a good tincture along has little heat, but that's how they intended to be, was this little heat. They took a hit on their points overall, and I was like, well, that's not. So I'm going to do it differently on that. To each his own, but that's how I'm going to do it differently. And I learned from that competition. Not when I go to do the. It's not a competition. It is kind of a competition, but it's a series. I'm doing that Death by Tincture series, and I've got, like I said, I almost got 30 different tinctures right now of people's that I've gotten. Either has been sent to me for free, or I've purchased it when I can afford it. And anyone else watching this video, if you're interested in being put into that, review-ish competition to see where you fall in the overall thing. Obviously, I won't get everybody's tinctures. Obviously, there's been tinctures made that probably aren't made anymore, and there'll be ones that are made maybe what I'll get a hold of by the time this thing gets going that's not been made yet. We'll see. I probably won't vote my own because it seemed like people would just see it as being biased, and I'm not. I would be honest with myself. I would tell you my Raining Pickles. I don't personally, for me, the Raining Pickles tincture, I'm not happy with it, and I'm just being honest with it. I'm not happy with it. That's not how I wanted it to turn out, and I tried a few things that I got, a little bit of got some. I was doing some experimental stuff, and some people said, "Here, try this, try it." They hadn't tried it either, and I just went along with what they said and got the stuff. And when I got it, I was like, I don't know if I should put this in there or not, because it had the smell, but the taste was not there, and it was actually put a bitter taste in it. And I was like, man. And so I had to tweak it and fix it and manipulate it, and I had to bring the heat way down because I had to add a bunch of stuff to it to get rid of that taste that I put that concentrate in there, which I'll never do again, and I'll do it differently next time. But I learned from it. But it turned out okay. The Raining Pickles is still, the version I got right now is still okay, and it's doable for sure. It's just not as hot as it was because I had to infuse it with some other flavoring to make that concentrate go away as best I could. So anyway. But that one I would judge as having a bad aftertaste, and that's one of the key things that's kind of hard on tinctures is, can somebody have a tincture that has good flavor without any kind of aftertaste, whether it's alcohol or bitter floral taste from the peppers or some kind of added taste because of the concentrate? That'll be the important part in that series. Is can they do that? Because that's very hard to do, especially if you have any amount of heat at all. It's going to be very hard to do. Now, if you stick with ghost peppers, you're pretty safe, because those peppers don't have any kind of floral. Most of them don't have any floral taste. They're all just sweet and nice tasting. And if you make sure you evaporate your tincture long enough where all the alcohol taste is out of it, I'm just giving key secrets to this stuff. If anyone plans on making some in the future, but if you're going for the really, 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 really hot ones, they're hard to make without some kind of aftertaste. But anyway, yeah, I gotta go. I'm going to church this morning. I still gotta get ready. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more. Blueberry Boo, Uncle Bull Cow on the cereal. Yum yum. Mmm. Yeah, balanced heat though, Walker. Balanced heat. We definitely won't do it, but just because it's hot, and give it a 5. I'm doing a 1.1 through 5 score rating on all of them, and not 1 to 10, 1 to 5. But the heat, if it's super hot and it doesn't balance out with the rest of the tincture, it'll lose points. But yeah, all those that you have listed, absolutely. And I'm gonna be interviewing. We're doing probably interviewing the person if they're willing to. Not everybody may not feel comfortable or want to. Do an Instagram if they have Instagram, or some kind of video where I can get them on there and interview them and ask. I'm gonna have a lot of questions. You know, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit about how you got involved in being, you know, making tincture, or how you got involved in, you know, peppers or whatever it is. Give them a little background and let them talk about the tincture that they created and why they created it. And just, you know, give them an opportunity to be exposed and, you know, help them promote what they're doing. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, weekend. And until that time, guys, love you guys, bless you guys, and have a good one. See you later.